Hello friends, welcome to BMH Learning. This tutorial is regarding cytoskeleton. Just have a look at this diagram. It's actually a cross section of the cell. It seems like everything is floating. Everything means cell organelle. You can see the mitochondria. We have endoplasmic reticulum studded with the ribosomes. Also, you can notice the lysosomes and many other subcellular bodies of the cell. Now imagine an external force is exerted on the surface of the cell, or you can say a huge pressure is applied on the cell. What would happen? The cell would collapse. So, all the cellular materials would come out of the cell along with cytoplasm. Do you want this to happen? I think no, of course not. So, to prevent this, first let's compare the tiny cell to the whole human body. What is human body formed of? The flesh. A lot of cells make flesh, right? But more importantly, what is that which gives you an appearance of the actual human being? The bones or the skeleton, the human skeleton. Because if the skeleton is not there, you are just a piece of flesh with irregular shape. We can say no shape, no spot. Similarly, the cell has cellular bones. And in the cell biology, the framework produced by these cellular bonds is called as cytoskeleton. Now we got our term. Let's define cytoskeleton. So, it's a complex and dynamic network of interlinking protein filaments and fibers present in the cytoplasm. Now, this is how a cell would look like with the protein skeleton framework. So, the cytoskeleton is formed of three filaments. Number one, microtubules. The second we have intermediate filaments. And the third one is microfilaments. First, let's talk about the function of microtubules. Most important function is during cell division. They help in the formation of fibers or esters of the mitotic spindle. Next function is they provide support and give shape to the cell. Then, they also serve a transportation function because they are the routes through which the organelle move through the cell. This feature is called as cyclosis or cytoplasmic streaming. The next function is they help in cell movement because they make up the cilia and flagella. Now the function of intermediate filaments. Perhaps the most important function of intermediate filaments is to provide mechanical support. Now imagine this portion of the cell looks like a mattress. So, similar to the mattress, the spongy design to the cell is provided by these intermediate filaments. So, even if you apply force to push the cell inside, the cell would regain its initial form, just like a spongy mattress. And now we move to the functions of microfilaments. They serve in cell division to form daughter cells. And the amoeboid movement is possible because of these proteins. Next, we will discuss the properties of these proteins. First one is diameter. The thickest are the microtubules with the diameter of 25 nanometer. The intermediate filaments have diameter of 10 nanometer. And the thinnest are the microfilaments having diameter of 7 to 9 nanometer, right? The second property is structural subunit. So in microtubules column, we have tubulin, and the microfilaments are formed of actin. Regarding intermediate filaments, they are composed of a family of related proteins, so we put various subunits here. Now there is a very special feature of these filaments. They serve as tracks for ATP-powered motor proteins. Microtubules have kinesins. The microfilaments use myosin, okay? But these intermediate filaments, they do not share any motor proteins. This was all. Thanks for watching.